Okay, I'm doing this different. This is a local recording. Instead of streaming it to a file, it's supposed to make it into an MP4. So I don't know how it's going to work, but I figured I'd try it. I'm getting too far away from the microphone. It should be over here. This one here is going to be my paranormal video for the day. I have 2 or 3 captures with the trail cam from last night that I will put on separately. I'll probably include them in this also. It's the reason for me making this. But what I did last night is I had a suggestion from somebody that said, "Well, why don't you recording audio with your trail cam videos?" Well, the simple reason is I got the trail cam and it was a piece of shit. It's supposed to record audio and it never has from the day I got it, so apparently it's broken. And being me, I don't drive, I can't get out, and it would have just been too much shit for me to take it to send it back, so I just kept it. The video on it works fine. And I never figured, that I needed the audio for much of anything anyway. I mean, I'm still happy with the camera. It still works good. It just doesn't record audio like it's supposed to, like I said it would. But I took my Tascam recorder. It's a mid-range recorder. People have seen them. It's a Tascam DR5 or something like that. That's it anyway. It's a Tascam DR5. Stereo, high-end. Well, it ain't a high-end. It ain't no Roland, but I ain't paying no $400 for it either. I paid $100. People seem to think you got to have a $400 or $500 recorder to get EVPs, and that's BS. You can buy a damn $15 digital recorder and capture EVPs. And you always hear them say, "Oh, this is an EVP magnet." Oh, bullshit. Why would one recorder be any better than the next one? I mean, maybe quality. If you're recording stereo, you want to record a band or something like that. But this thing's $100, and it's so damn sensitive. Here in my room, I hear crap. It'll record crap out in my kitchen, all the way across the house. I mean, how sensitive do you need it? But I'm not gonna rant anymore about that. But anyway, I set this thing up last night. Now I used to set this up next to where I sleep, which is right behind me in a recliner here, and I set it I got like a nightstand next to it, and I set it right on there and let it run all night. Well, I did that last night, and it only ran about 3.5 hours because the batteries went dead in it. But I caught one EVP, and I don't know if you heard me tell the story about my attachment, about that spirit, bad spirit that attached itself to me, and I used to tell how I could talk to him 24 hours a day just by doing a recording and then putting it in the editor and removing all the noise, and he'd be there. Well, guess what? He's still there. Didn't give him a chance to talk to me much though last night. I had like a 1.8 gigabyte file and recording all night long, so I listened to this whole damn thing. And what I did is I boosted the audio by 10 dBs. I amplified the whole thing by 10 dBs. Hoping that if I did get an EVP, it would make it loud enough so I could hear it. Well, normally when that damn thing that used to attached itself to me used to talk to me, I used to do a noise reduction because I have noise here from these fans. If I don't say anything, you should be able to hear it right now. That's the fans here in this computer. You can see 2 of them right there. There's a big one in the bottom in the power supply, and there's 2 big ones like that in the front. There's like 4 120 fans and 120 size fans. There's 5 120 size fans. 1 in the back, 1 in the side, 1 in the power supply, 2 in the front, and then on top of the thing, there's a 200 millimeter fan. So, and that doesn't include the fan on the video card or the fan on the CPU. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total fans in this thing. So you can hear it probably running. It makes a lot of noise. And you see those blue LED fans. I don't turn my computer off, never. It runs 24/7, always. So at night, this computer puts a blue glow over my room, so it's not completely black, dark in here. There's a blue glow, so I can still slightly see what's going on. I mean, you know, I can see shadows and stuff like that. I can still slightly see. Well, anyway, captured that. I've loaded that audio capture into Audacity, which I said I'd never use again. I loaded it in there. I did a 10 dB boost for the whole thing. I didn't do no noise reduction, because that's how I used to hear this damn thing, is after I do a noise reduction, and you'll see like a flat line going across your thing there, and you see some very, very little tiny bumps. And if you took and highlighted those, that would be him talking to me as an EVP. Well, I didn't do that last night. I'm just looking for big spikes like they do on Ghost Hunters. I mean, you know, you put the thing in the editor and you look for the big spikes for an EVP. So that's what I did, and I did come up with one EVP. I'm gonna play it for you now, because I can't upload a video, an EVP, a WAV file. So I'm gonna play this for you. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. I'm back. Okay, now I got the volume up about as high as I can get it here. You may have to have your headphones on for this. But what I did all night, you know, with my trail cam, I got the Orbs in my room. Well, the other day I did a ghost box session, and I told him, you know, I was listening and stuff, and I heard him say, I asked him, I said, why are all you Orbs here in my room, and are you really here? And they said, because we love you. Now, I heard that. I heard we love you, and it was like 3 different voices, you know, 1 different voice for each word. You know how sometimes stuff comes through on the ghost box, and it says, we love you. Well, then I had another subscriber tell me that he heard it like 3 times. So, last night, I started the camera up, and I'm sitting in my recliner chair, and you can't see me on the videos because the back of the chair is towards the camera, and the camera sort of shoots over the top of the chair, and the chair is more to the left. And I got the camera pointing more to the right, so it only catches a little bit of the TV screen in the doorway there, where I've had all the orbs showing up in that doorway because they're dark colored. So even though I'm there, you can't see me most of the time, but I can see behind me because I got that 50-inch plasma screen right in front of me, and it's sort of like a mirror. And I can see in that thing, and I can see what's behind me, even in the dark. And I can see that camera every time it turns on, because you can see the red IR lights come on. So I know when it's recording and when it's not. Well, I thought what I'd do last night is, if these Orbs love me, I figured I'd try to get them to do what I wanted. So after I got in my chair and I got settled around and stuff, and I'd raise my hand up enough to trigger the camera. Then I motioned to him. I said, come on now, if you love me, come on in here and show yourself in the camera. And I'll be damned if they didn't, man. I mean, you've seen a bunch of Orbs, and they all shot to the left-hand side of the screen, which is where I'm sitting. You didn't see them roaming around the rest of the screen too much, but they're all shooting towards me over on the left-hand side of the screen where you can't see me. But the Orbs were headed that direction, where I was at. So I kind of think they were doing what I wanted them to, and this happened in a couple of videos. And then one other video I got, I don't know, they seem to be all over the damn place, and it makes me think if it was dust. But here I am over here sitting in my chair, and it's 2:30 in the morning. I mean, where the hell did the dust come from? But these things were just flying all over the place, and there was a big bright one, like started at the ceiling and flew down all the way to the floor, and it wasn't round like the rest of them. It had a weird shape. Now if it was a bug, it wouldn't be flying straight down towards the floor. So I don't know what that was, but it was different than the rest of them. Now I had one that was really bright. It was size like a golf ball on the screen, and it flew over. Let's see, did it fly this way? It flew over this way like this, and almost all the way across the top of the screen, and it sort of disappeared on the side of the screen. But it was like golf ball size, and it was bright, and it was pulsating, and I mean it was really a good one, man. That's in one of these. Now, let me play this. Let me play this wave file for you for a couple times. So when I was saying this thing, let me play it. Oh, then I'll get back to you here. Let me play the whole thing again.
I'm back.
I'm back. Oh, thanks.
Okay. If any spirits follow me, come on back in.
So you heard me say, if any spirits follow me, come on back in. And I wanted them to come back over to me. I wanted to see if they'd show up in the video. But right away, after I sit down in my chair, you heard me say, I'm back. And then you hear a voice say, thanks, thanks. It sounds like a little kid, real high pitched. Then it's Class A, man. It's plain as day. Listen again. It'll say, thanks.
I'm back.
Right there. Thanks. So, I'll do that one more time.
Okay. If any spirits follow me, come on back in.
Okay, here it is one more time. I'm back.
I'm back.
Thanks. So, okay. That's what I captured. 1.8 gigabyte file all night long. And that's the only EVP I got. But I liked it. But I also had my friend reappear. If you heard my story about the attachment of the evil son of a bitch that attached itself to me, and he's still there. Now, like I was saying earlier, I usually do a noise reduction, and I'd see them things in there, and I'd highlight them, and I'd hear him. He'd be talking to me. Well, I didn't do that. All I did is amplify the whole thing, and I got that one EVP there. But in 2 or 3 other places, I had some pretty high spikes, which is how, ghost hunters do it. They get the waveform up there, and they look for the high spikes, and they check to see if they're EVPs. Well, these were very low, but they were higher than the rest of it. And it's like this damn entity or devil or demon or whatever the hell it was that attached itself to me wanted to make sure that I knew he was still there. Because I had amplified this thing, but I didn't do no noise reduction and stuff, so he must have went out of his way to let me know. And I caught 3 things, and that's all I needed to catch. I know he's still there. Number 1, he says hello. Further on in the recording, I found another place where it was, higher than the normal. And I played that, and it says, I know you can hear me. Okay. Farther on down in the video, still searching for, regular EVPs, was another high area, and I highlighted that. And the sumbitch says, you can't get away from me. So, hello? I know you can hear me. You can't get away from me. So the bastard's still there. I called him every damn name in the book. Told him he was a devil, a demon, a bastard, and to get out of my goddamn life and go away. I didn't want nothing to do with him, and I said, I'm not going to listen to you. So take a hike. I mean, I said you didn't want to hear what I said. I mean, people in their graves would have rolled over. My mom sure would have. And probably God or Jesus wasn't too happy with the way I was spouting, but I tell you what, the guy is still there. So, I'm not afraid to put anything in the editor now, although I'm not going to listen to him. He had to go out of his way for me to hear him this time, those 3 things. Because normally, you don't even know he's there because he's down in that fan noise from the computer. And if I don't take that fan noise out of there, I can't hear him. But he must have went out of his way to make himself as loud as he could so I would hear him. But he only said those 3 things, and I didn't listen for anything more. But I got that one EVP I played for you, and that was that. But I wanted to tell you about that. Now I'm probably going way over crap here. You know how I am. Okay, now I got 3 of these videos, and I don't know. I really don't know which one's flying. Okay, I guess this one here is the first one. Let me get as big as I can here. I'm going to put these on here separately so people can watch them. Maybe I'll just make this thing right full screen. You don't have to see my ugly face. Let me get it up there, and let me do this. Unkeep the aspect ratio, and okay. Now I'm over here. Oh, well, you can't see this. You over here where it says Moultrie, the yellow Moultrie at the bottom. I'm right to the left of that. I'm sitting in a recliner, and like I said, the camera doesn't see me. Well, maybe when I first start this up, you might see my head right here. Or you probably see my hand. I raised my hand up on purpose to trigger the camera. And then on the audio that you don't hear on the video, I was telling them, and I was waving my hand, come on in if you really love me like you said in that one video, and you want to be with me, or you want to come in here and come on in my room, come over here. And you see all kinds of video orbs. Some are not too visible, some are, but they're not flying around crazily around the room. They're all heading to the left on this video, which is where I'm sitting. It's like they're doing what I ask them. I ask them, come over here, and man, they're all heading to the left. So I'm going to play this, and I don't know if you can be able to see it or not. Like I said, I'm going to put this in YouTube by itself separately. So here we go. See if you can see my hand on the lower left there at first, and then I'm sort of waving them over to me. And you watch the dark doors there, you'll start seeing them there. They'll all be heading to the left towards me. Here we go. There's my hand. So come on over here. See them all heading over to the left, over where I'm at? You watch them doors. There goes another one. There goes another one, man. They're all jetting over to where I'm at. You don't see them nowhere else on the video. They're all heading over where I'm at. That was it. Now, is that some strange shit? To me, that's some strange shit. They were doing what I asked them to do. I'm going to play it one more time. See, there's my hand. I'm saying, come on over here. Come over here where I'm at. And look at them. There you can see them on the door. They're heading to the left. They're heading over where I'm at. There goes another one. There goes another one. Fast one. There's one up the top of the screen headed that way. That's that. I mean, that was it. They're all headed over to where I'm at. Now, is that crazy or what? I think that's crazy. Okay. That was the first one. Now, let's see. I'm going to remove that. I don't need no more bearded Sunday. Okay, here's another one. No, yeah, right here. Okay, this one here is another one, and they were flying towards me. Let me make this one as big as I can make it here. Let me fix it here. Undo the keep aspect ratio so it makes it big 6:9. Make it as big as I can. Okay. Now on this one here, I think it's the same thing. If you watch over there by Moultrie, that's where I'm sitting in the chair. It's like the other one. I think you'll see me stick my hand up, and I'm asking them the same thing. I'm telling them, come on over. This is at 10:49. This is the first one I did. Now, the last one I don't know what time that one was. Let me take a look here real quick. That one was let's see, that was 10:49. I gotta turn one off. 10:48. And it was 10:49. So these two were one after the other. And this is the second one. I asked them the same thing. So watch to the left, and then you should see them flying over towards me again. I think. We'll see. Here we go. See, there's my hand. I'm saying, come on over. Come on over here. There goes one. There goes one. There goes one. There goes one. There's one up at the top of the screen. It was really bright, and that's headed my way too. You notice they're all heading the same direction, to the left of the screen where I'm sitting over there. I'll play it one more time. Let me play this one more time. Okay, here we go. Come on in. Come on over here. I'm telling them. There goes one. There goes one. There goes one. One up the top, upper right top of the screen, a big bright one. You'll see it. There goes another one in the middle of the door towards me. There's the one up the top of the screen. Big one, that headed over towards me. So I think that's it on that one too. Let me get that off of there. So they were doing what I asked them. I never had dust do what I asked them. So that, to me, eliminates the deal that they're dust. All them damn spirits in my house, and they're all... It goes back to that time I took that picture of that TV screen, and that whole screen was full of them. I must have a boatload of spirits in this house. And I'm surprised that I never knew it. I mean, there's one thing I can't understand, though. This camera will also take pictures in color. It doesn't do it normally at night, but if you like have the lights on or something, start it up, it'll be in color, and then you turn the lights off, it'll continue, but everything has a bright orange glow to it, and everything that's black is really black. But I figured you'd probably be able to see the orbs then too, but none of them show. I don't know why, but they always seem to show up under the the ultraviolet light there, or whatever it is. I don't know why that is. Makes me kind of concerned. I just, I'm not much of a believer in orbs, and before this, and I'm still wondering if they're dust or not. But the way they did what I asked them to, I mean, you see them all heading to the left of the screen. That's where I was sitting, and I kept motioning with my hands. I said, come on in here. I said, if you love me and you spirits are here, I said, you come right on over here. Go over here where I'm at. And then, the other way. Damn reverse camera stuff. Anyway, they all headed over towards me. You've seen it on 2 different videos. They were a minute apart. And they all did the same thing. So, I think that's kind of cool. What do you think? We got a new Fantasia type background here too. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool. Now that, are those orbs coming down? Or is that dust? It could be snow, I guess. Who the hell knows? But anyway, I got one more to show you. Now this one here, I think it was like at 2:30 in the morning, and I ran across this one, and I had to been sleeping, and I didn't tell them to come over to me, but then these damn things are all over the room. And to me, some of them might looks like dust, but there's a couple, man. There's one that starts at the top of the ceiling, sort of about in the middle of the screen. Starts at the top, and it goes all the way down by the edge of that door, a dark door, and you can see it good. Only it's not perfectly round. It's got a weird shape to it. And it's different than the rest of the things, but it's bright. And it starts at the top of the screen and goes down to the bottom of the door. And it's like maybe a piece of lint or something fell off the ceiling, and the camera caught it or something. But I don't have no lint on the ceiling. And there's no dust if I'm sitting in that chair for sleeping for an hour or 2. So I don't know what the hell it was. But I guess not every orb is perfectly round. But this thing was weird. And then a little bit later, you see an orb start like over in here on the screen, and it's really bright. I mean, a really bright one, and it flies all the way across over here, like this, and it's pulsating and shit. And then it sort of comes up towards you more, and it disappears up the side of the screen. But it is super bright. It's a really nice looking one. So I don't know, but watch for them. I'm gonna play that one for you. And I'm gonna call this video quits. Okay, let me make it bigger. And let me do the aspect ratio. Make this thing bigger. And watch for the one at the top of the upper right. Well, you'll see it go all the way across the top of the screen. Excuse me. Oh, God, I probably broke your eardrums. I'm sorry. But watch for the one that's on my adjacent bedroom door. It'll start at the top of the ceiling. And it's not round. It's a weird shape, but it'll go down all the way down to the floor. And then you'll see a ton of other ones like this flying everywhere. And then you'll see the one bright one that starts at the sort of the upper left-hand top of the screen. It'll fly all the way across the top of the screen to the right and disappear off the right-hand edge. So now this was 2:37 in the morning, and I know damn well I was sleeping. So let me play this one for you. Here we go. Okay, there's a few of them flying around right there. And this bright one from the center of the door there should start down here in a second. There it goes. See it? Look at that sucker. Fly all the way down to the floor. Gone. Now watch your upper left and you see look at that bright one right there. And it'll go all the way to the right. Go all the way over here and disappear off the edge of the screen. And then you see a bunch of other ones up there at the top. But there's one that's going slow. Some of them are going super fast. And it's hard for me to believe they're dust because they're not falling straight down. They're not going up. They're all going horizontal, and they're going at different speeds. If it was dust, man, you know, dust is always like a snowstorm, they always say, you know, coming down. And these are all flying all different kinds of directions, like they got a purpose, you know, like they're they're just cruising around. But I'll play it one more time for you. Here we go. Come on. Go. Come on. Here we go. I think it's playing. No, I guess it's not. Let me... Okay, here we go. Now she's going. See, you can see a few little ones here and there. There goes one across the left to the left. There's another one. There's another one. And watch that door. That big bright one's going. There it goes. Look at that. Look at that. Right down to the floor. And then you see some other ones in there. And then that big bright one that comes in the door and it's flying across over here to the right. And it's a bright one. There's a bunch of them going to the left. They're sort of transparent. Crazy, man. Crazy. Either I got an abundance of dust or I got spirits to spare. Okay, let me get rid of this. So that's what I had for you today. I guess there's nothing much else I wanted to say. I wanted to present this to you. I kind of like doing this way with this software, and be sure to join the EVP Spirit Box group there on the bottom, and I'll try and keep you guys busy with trail cams and ghost box videos and that. But anyway, this was an update on all the crap that went on last night. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you do already have and you keep watching my videos, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I'm going to end this up now and say thanks again, and I'll catch you again next time. Oh, Scary Larry, over and out. Oh, I want to stop. Here we go.